Hey everyone, today I'm going to be continuing the random color level. Last video I asked you guys if you wanted me to make a series out of this, and you guys almost unanimously wanted me to continue this. So, we're back on the site, ready to generate 4 random colors. Alright, so, these are our colors. Yeah, I can work with this. It's literally all greens. So that could lead to an interesting part. Okay, here we are in the level. I've brought the colors in and changed put color triggers so that it changes. And honestly, the first part looks pretty good with these colors. I think we definitely got lucky again. The main thing that you hope for in this challenge is to have a good range of values. So like in this first part, you got the light gray, you got the dark grays, and then you got the mid value of the pink. So like if I turned this all grayscale, it still works, and there's still a lot of contrast. Same with when the colors change, although it gets considerably darker. If you have a whole bunch of color, like say these dark grays were like light greens, they'd still look pretty good because pink and green work together, but say they were like, that doesn't look good. And when I put the grayscale on, it all blends in super, like a lot. That's one important thing to note when you're making colors, but if the whole thing is that you don't have a lot of contrast, then that's fine. So I'm gonna make some pretty straightforward gameplay. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I finished gameplay for this ball part. I don't know if I'm gonna continue into the wave today, but we'll see. I might. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing like a emeraldy, like gemstone kind of decoration, just based on the colors and the fact that it's just monochrome green. It has these little sections that are only slopes, which can have some cool variation within the decoration and structuring. Okay, we're back. I came up with this block design. I think it looks pretty cool. Something I do want to do though is try out the auto build feature to maybe make building this easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and figure something out. Okay, so I figured something out, but I think I'm gonna change the block design to look like this. I think this looks much better. And then I'm gonna have some design in the center area, but I'll figure that out after. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put this design on all the blocks. All the bases for these blocks are now in place. I think it looks really nice. I really got lucky with the colors again this time. So now I need something to put in the middle of these blocks, and I have no idea right now. I'll see if I can figure something out. Okay, I think I figured out something. I'm just gonna use these animated squares. Makes a cool pattern. I've kind of gone away from that sort of shiny gemstone look. I think it doesn't work because none of my colors are extremely bright. Still not like this bright, right? It's still like down in this area. Now I'm gonna make some simple orb deco and some pad deco. I'm literally just gonna use plain circles. You don't always have to have everything super decorated. Simple stuff oftentimes works super well. Okay, so I have added quite a bit to the level, so I finished all the block designs, and I also did the block designs in the wave. They're a bit different because they're wave designs and they're all sloped, but they keep the same feel as the blocks in here. I continue to use these animated blocks. I think they look pretty cool. They look better in the actual part because of these dark bars on the top and bottom. I also added some of these particles from the first part, but I made them a blending version of the light green. Also made the glitches a lot more intense because this part's faster and has drums and it's like it's ramping up. I've also added some glow beams that move, some effects on the orbs. Yeah, basically just small things that make the part better. It's still not done because the wave part's very empty right now, compared to like over here where there's a lot of block design covering stuff. But I've also gone ahead and changed some stuff about the first part. So yeah, I added some of these vertical lines that are dark, kind of match these light ones on the dark part, but they're on a lighter background. I added some saws, and I added these glow effects on the notes of the song. And you may notice when I laid out the rules, I decided that I wasn't going to be allowed to use blending, but since I want this level to be actually good, I'm going to need to bend some of the rules so that the level turns out better, and I need some blending to make these glow effects work. Otherwise, they'd look really bad. Um, so yeah, I've just been working on it. Okay, so I've added some movements to these upper blocks. I had them on the lower blocks. I don't know why I didn't do it for the ones on the top. And I've added ground spikes in here. There's the black ones, obviously, but I also added these ground spikes. You can't see them right now because they're the same color as the background. But when this thing's here, you can see them and they look pretty cool. So yeah, that's everything. If you have any ideas for the part, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. But that's not the end of the video. We're back on the generator to pick colors for the next part as well. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Some more blues and a dark color.